is in over 20 countries in Asia. We are a Taiwanese-based company, and India is one of the countries that we want to expand in recent years. So we have very close partnership with AnimeTimes. We are an anime distribution company, so we provide the content to streaming platforms, and AnimeTimes is one of our biggest partner. And besides AnimeTimes, we also work with local broadcasters, and that not only includes streaming, but also merchandising, theatrical launch, anything that related to anime, it's in our service categories.
Thank you so much. So, अगर म्यूज़ नहीं रहेगी तो कोई भी एनिमे इंडिया में नहीं आएगा तो somehow they are one of the biggest I can say heart of bringing all of these content to India via platforms like AnimeTimes, right? And how does these companies help, Japan Foundation is a part of these companies?
Of course, we are a part of government, so we don't have like not so close relationship with this MUSE or AnimeTimes. But I hope someone knows JFF, Japanese Film Festival. How many of you know?
I was part of that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so this is one of the biggest project by Japan Foundation in India, and Japanese Film Festival is started in 2017. And since then, we try to cultivate this market in India. And as you know, 2019, we did the premiere of Weathering with You by Makoto Shinkai-san. And after that, lots of animation is coming to releasing in India officially. So we're, very glad to be part of, this kind of phenomenon. And I hope this, we can help we can assist some to this India market. Yeah.
So there's few questions that cater to like common questions for everybody. As you know that just like Nagpur anime clubs, there are so many more anime clubs. So a lot of times what happens is that they are not able to connect to you people. So are there any do's and don'ts for those clubs or people in general if they have something to share to Japan Foundation, AnimeTimes and MUSE? How are they supposed to connect to you people? It took us 10 years to reach and get you people on board someday. So if somebody has a very fabulous idea and they want to pitch in, or if there is an event which is Japanese centric or anime centric or related to distribution or movies, so if they want to bring in that, what is the step to reach out to you people?
So yeah, of course, not only Japan Foundation, but also a lot of Japanese companies are keen to India market as well as the anime communities in India. So of course, maybe some companies want to be association with some anime clubs in India. But one thing I want to make sure that so Japanese licensors and companies don't like the piracy or the unauthorized content. But unfortunately, some clubs, some events in India still use such contents. This is not good, and that's why some Japanese companies licensor are little hesitate to come to the clubs or reach these kind of event. But so as like COSCON, I know they try to authorize everything and just kick out the piracy and everything. So these activities are very welcome for by the Japanese companies. Yes.
10 years to understand how the copyright, usually the piracy of content and removing those from our platforms, our social medias, our content in general, what is put up on the platform as well. on stages as well. I remember Pokemon company, we had approached Pokemon, and because this one background that we had made, it had some different postures in it, and they resembled some other IPs of some other companies, and they could not proceed ahead. So these tips are like difficult to understand. Any know-how or any FAQs that people could find on your pages? It's just a request from the other clubs and things like that, that maybe if there are FAQs or something on your web pages for people to understand how to approach you, that would make the accessibility of two clubs, or in general the companies, to blend in more, and we can see more fabulous work like COSCON come up in India. So it's just a suggestion from a lot of other anime clubs members. There are a lot of other anime clubs members that have come on board, and they have also come specifically for this event to meet you people, greet you people, and understand these processes. There's one question
I
that
have a question to answer that. Uh, to answer that question for any anime club, can I ask all the people down there, can I know how many people have subscribed to Muse India social media fan page? Can you raise your hand? Okay, so then you know how to reach out to us. We have a very strong social media team who is monitoring all the messages and requirements, including to B to business or to C to customer, which is all the fans and fans club. And we are very open to all the activity, whether it's online or offline, anything that related to anime, it's the opportunity, because we are very aggressively to build up the anime ecosystem in India. So I do agree, official thing, copyright is a very important issue. So it is our position to bring non-official to become official and to raise that awareness. So we are very happy for you to reach out to us. And for anyone who doesn't raise your hand to subscribe, please subscribe now.
Thank you. So my next question set is for AnimeTimes. So Takeshi-san, my first question to you in this segment is that, could you elaborate more on AT's initiative to connect with anime communities across India?
Well, I guess, the majority, as we discussed just now, the majority of the people, probably not in India only, but all over the world, they watch contents, not just anime, the contents, through illegal sites. And, that is not a good thing for anybody who is involved with this, entertainment business. So in order for us to continue to provide the quality contents, the quality anime contents, we have to create an environment where, people can consume official, the content. So, you can, subscribe to any official, the services, but here we are in AnimeTimes, we provide official contents, from official providers in Japan. So that would be the best way for you to support anime business in general.
And avoid piracy.
Exactly, to avoid piracy, yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. The second question that I want to ask you specifically about is, can we get more localized content, as in dubbed versions of it?
Yes, we get that inquiries.
Specifically in Hindi,
Yeah, a lot.
or Marathi.
Right, and on ISNS, we get that inquiries like every day. But we very much aware of the fact that the local dubs, local language, is very important. So we are obviously working on it, and we are planning on it to make that happen. But we have to consider a few logistical issues. Namely the cost, and also we have to clear the rights from the content holder. So it's not easy, but we are working on it.
Okay, thank you. what is the role of anime communities play for brands like AT? AnimeTimes is the acronym for AT.
Okay. Well, as I said, so I mean, if you can just continue to support the offshore service like us, and that would be helping here in the MUSE and Japan in general. So I think the anime is the biggest entertainment exports that we have in Japan, and I think it's great that you are supporting us by consuming anime contents in India. But I think it is, as I said, it is very important for you to consume the anime contents with the official contents providers and official services.
Thank you. Are there any plans for AnimeTimes to host or sponsor anime events or conventions in India?
Well, I'm enjoying this event so much, and I think this is actually the first time for me to travel in India, and I'm already falling in love with this country. So, and people in Nagpur, I mean, they are tremendously kind and generous, and I mean, it's connecting with the consumers and connecting with the anime fans is the most important thing for us as a content providers and the content services. So I think we would like to be visiting a lot more places and connecting with the people, and we want to be all over the place in India to get to know what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah, that would be an amazing way where our customers could directly give you inputs about
Exactly.
the content. So it's like understanding their opinion
Absolutely.
and somewhere,
I mean, this is the most important thing, yes.
yeah, somewhere connecting those dots.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, your help is most important thing for us to continue our service. So.
We would like to give more help if necessary, any ways possible. And we hope to see you not just in Nagpur again, but we would love to see you all over in India and, kind of become one streaming platform where anybody can binge watch any anime subtitle, any title they want as such.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
There's other set of questions as well. Sorry. So these questions are for Japan Foundation. We know that anime is a big part into, bonding the cultural ties for Japanese, culture to bring into other countries. So do you people also somewhere promote it?
You mean anime?
Anime, as in the consumption of anime, is it easier for you people to ensure that the language is easily imbibed in people so that it becomes easier for them to understand Japanese? So how does anime play a role in more cohesion of these two languages?
Yeah, anime is, doing very great role in terms of Japanese language education. So I think around 90% of Indian who start learning Japanese is because of anime. Like I watched anime, so I want to understand more, or like I want to watch the anime in original language, or like this kind of motivation, like is a very great drive to the people to learn Japanese. So yeah, this is amazing, I think, yeah.
Thank you. What has been the response of India over this? Like Japan Foundation, how did you see the response of Indian audience and Indians in general to love and understand Japanese culture? How has been the response?
Yeah, I mean, of course, Japan and India has a very long relationship historically. Buddhism is coming from India, I think 14,000 years ago. Sorry, no, 1400 years ago. And but yes, like we built a lot of, relationship in, but yeah, I think recently anime changed more, I want to say, After COVID, during COVID, a lot of many Indian young people started watching anime more than before. So I think learn Japanese language learners also and the anime followers, rapidly increase in these 3 years. I think. Yes.
Post-COVID, I guess,
Post-COVID.
post-COVID.
Yes.
So, if there are any guidelines that one wants to pitch something to JF, AT or MUSE, how does the process work takes place? How many days should one take into consideration before, pitching it to you people?
Yeah, of course, you can message to our social media and also our official email address. It's open and it's written in our website. And we are, monitoring these messages every day. But of course, Japanese is like very, how can I say, we need time to consider. We have lots of process and protocol. So yeah, maybe it's better to approach 3-4 months prior to the event.
That's taking notes, guys. If you want to pitch any idea to AnimeTimes, Japan Foundation or MUSE, you need to at least send it 3 to 4 months before. Your proposal should have some things that are necessary for them to consider the proposal.
I'm not sure they are maybe longer than us. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, but it would be somewhat similar. 3 to
Very
4
same, yeah,
months
very
is
similar.
a relatively okay period.
I think we probably be a month earlier. Depends on how big is the event your proposal is. But well, earlier is faster. We have better plan to consider and more thing we can work together.
So roughly 90 days, 100 to 90 days is what it takes, minimum at least. So it's always better to be first bird. Early birds always gets its food. So kind of messed up in that idiom, but ठीक है. So MUSE, we have some special questions that we want to ask. How does MUSE plan to expand its anime streaming catalog for Indian viewers?
So we actually take several years to do market development in India. MUSE is actually one of the first company to start to develop an India market in terms of anime. So to start on a streaming basis, it's easier compared to merchandising or other offline business. So our plan is to work with as many clients we can work on, and then to define different platforms, services. I believe everybody who sit down there have subscribed to certain streaming platforms or some TV channels that you used to watch to. So different target audience, they have their own loyal to different service. Our goal is to expand as many as we can and to define and separate it into different target audience.
So can we expect more amazing content to come, in Indian markets?
Of course, we are very, very ambitious, expanding our catalog and including library content or simulcast content. And October simulcast is coming, so you can see on several streaming platforms, especially on AnimeTimes too. So definitely so much more to come.
So what steps is MUSE taking, means not exactly the steps, but what are the ways that MUSE is thinking to bring more subtitles and dubs for Indian audiences?
So we are working on a lot of localization on Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, and more to come. But so far, the volume is very, very big. There are a couple episodes. There are 148 episodes on Hunter x Hunter, 328 on Fairy Tale.
Wow.
So it's hours and hours of dubbings and work. So I know everybody is very excited. We hear you from all the social media comments. We're expecting twice and 3 times more of the production. Yeah, stay tuned.
So, how many fans we have for Attack on Titans? So, there you can understand that Attack on Titans is available in English and Hindi. On AnimeTimes, and somewhere I am sure Muse, companies like Muse help in getting those localized versions of languages here. As Julia San has also said that they have also gotten Hunter x Hunter. How many people have seen Hunter x Hunter? थोड़ा जोर से यार, नागपुर की audience है. So another title that you have done, like specifically done.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer, guys. I'm also a fan for it. But Hindi and localization of language, I'm sure it's a task that takes a lot of time. Could you brief about the time that is usually taken for the dubbing process to take place? Time frame just.
So at least 3 months. Yes, because there's a lot of process we have to do, including finding the right person to dub, and then the voice. And in anime, I believe everybody who watch anime knows that there's a lot of specific words that if you translate that and you dub that in the completely direct local language, and it sounds very weird. So we kind of do a lot of quality check and words revision. So we very highlighted the quality of dubs, which makes it take more time to do a lot of revision. That's why it takes 3 months at least, approximate.
For one single language, it takes minimum of 3 months. So that would be for how many episodes? Minimum?
12 to 25. It depends on because how many characters there is. Because there's some anime they have like multiple characters, then it's need more people, more efforts to dub.
Any anime titles from the audience that you want specifically to get localized? Anybody? Dr. Stone, I guess.
Reject to dub any title that's not belongs to Muse.
Muse-centric titles, if anybody wants, please, we have the direct person here who could take this message to the company and get it done as soon as possible. 90 days, mobile?
Windbreaker.
Windbreaker.
We'll try.
In Hindi or in Telugu or Tamil or any other language? What man? संस्कृत में तो तुझे भी बात करना नहीं आएगा. Any other audience-centric thing that you want to suggest for Muse? Because see, these people are going to bring in anime, so you have to be sure.
Leave comments on Muse India. Leave comments there.
Yep, that's the best way to go. And it'll take at least 1 month to reach out.
I think we actually see all the messages daily, but to process reply, it takes a couple of times, and inquiry, especially. So probably.
So I want to be sounding more on this, but is it okay for me to say that you people have dedicated team of people to give responses to people's queries?
Yeah,
It's a common question for all three of you.
We do. We have a very strong team for different territories. As I said, we have service in 20 countries. So Southeast Asia, 10 countries, India, South Asia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, China. So absolutely, we already have we have a team in headquarters in India too. And just for all your information, we're right now expanding our team. So whoever is interested in anime, who wants to work in this industry, feel free to reach out to MUSE. Then we're expanding our team, and maybe we'll consider if you're really an expert in anime.
Maybe we can see one Muse office, one AnimeTimes office, and one Japan Foundation office in Nagpur in future. Or that's too much for me to think.
Yeah, as far as we are concerned, I mean, AnimeTimes was launched in Japan a couple of years ago, and we chose India as our second destination. And I think, as far as our service is concerned, it's very important for us to be successful in India, and that's why, we are very paying close attention to your voices on the internet and SNS. So, please give us your feedback, what you like and what you don't like and what you want to see, what you don't want to see. And, we like to study, what, the market itself. So that's what we want to do, because we just launched our service in India just 10 months ago. So we are still babies. So we like to grow our business further.
And I'm sure we'll try to be as supportive as possible with amazing titles that you already have in your catalog. It won't be long that we'll see AnimeTimes a household name, specifically for anime lovers.
Absolutely, yes.
So there are some anime clubs. From them, we had specifically asked some questions catering to AnimeTimes, Japan Foundation, and MUSE that we want to ask. So I'll state the name of the anime club that has been there. So since this is an open panel for all, so we wanted to cater some different questions that are there that we usually wonder about, but we wanted to give them a space that, okay, other clubs also get this love from people like you, and they can expect the same help for the community development. So, Japan Foundation, this question is from Assam team, Assam Anime Club. So they want to ask Japan Foundation, how does Japan Foundation aim to introduce more traditional Japanese culture to anime fans abroad?
Yeah, I mean, we are doing not only anime, but also many kinds of arts, event, workshop. So of course, traditional is also our part of our scope. And yeah, for example, we do traditional Japanese musical concert, and sometimes we do very traditional technique of workshop. Yeah, I mean, these kind of events are frequently happens, but unfortunately, of course, our office located in Delhi, so our event is mostly happen in Delhi, but we try our best to bring other cities this kind of event. Yeah.
Are there any upcoming collaborations with anime creators to promote Japanese culture in India?
So, do you know Mela Mela Anime Japan? The
Yes.
event is planning September 28, 29th in Delhi, and in Pacific Mall, Tagore Garden. It's located in West Delhi, and this event is first official or authentic anime event from Japan, and there are a lot of anime-related events, cosplay or anisons, singing, or also animator is also coming, and there are a lot of event is planning, and we Japan Foundation is helping a part of film festival. So we do JFF in Mela Mela Anime Japan, and last night some lineup has released after long process, and some of already know, but we will premiere 5 centimeters per second Hindi dubbing, and then Godzilla -1 India premiere in the theater. So a lot of contents, and Makoto Shinkai-san's film also there, Your Name, Weathering with You, Suzume. So if you have a chance to come to Delhi, so please join and please enjoy our first event. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm sure the entire Nagpur Anime Club and the anime audience of Nagpur would be thrilled to join you people in Delhi. Mela
Delhi.
Festival at Delhi, guys. Abhi se ticket book kar lo, because maybe you might not have the second chance. And I am sure more things. We had done Shinkai Makoto San's Fest in Nagpur as well, but that was with PVR Studios. But the response was fabulous for Nagpur as well. Even PVR was supposed to be on this panel, but due to some work that they had, they weren't able to join us. But I hope such festivals bring in more. I've personally gone there and put one JF Film Festival poster on certain places. So we thought that maybe more such, not just anime content, but film festival sort of content can easily ensure that the audiences who are not anime centric can open up towards Japanese culture, right?
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
So next question that we have is, it's from Annie Singh. Are there any plans to bring more collaborative projects between Indian and Japanese companies with respect to anime? How can Indian companies initiate a conversation to support such projects? I'm sure we have briefed slightly bit on the timeline, how the project, like it takes at least 90 days for them to review the proposal, and their website details are also mentioned. Other than that, is there any tip that you would like to give in, if just to, understand on this topic, if some companies want to do something with anime and have JF as their partner?
Because we are not licensors, so of course we cannot authorize them to use anime or do some specific anime event. So I mean, what we can do is only we can connect them with some licensor or right person to be discussed. So yeah, but if you are wondering how and whom to connect or approach, so yeah, you can message to Japan Foundation, and we try our best to solve this problem. Yeah.
I think that helps somewhere. All the people, I think so. I can see the question is similar for a lot of other anime clubs as well. How does Japan Foundation plans on supporting such events? So if you could kind of touch on to those topics, how do you people plan on supporting anime clubs for future events that are Japanese related or anime related?
Clubs from all across India for a group photograph, and we can felicitate all the clubs one by one.
As you might have seen the map on the back of the screen, right? So we had the map where we have seen that how many anime clubs have provided the questions for this panel, and we have some anime clubs visiting us today, which is a great moment. आप में से कोई है जो नागपुर के बाहर से आया है? Very well done यार, सही में बहुत huge respect to you guys. And वैसे ही हमने इस बार anime clubs को भी invite किया था नागपुर के बाहर से, and we have some of the anime clubs. I'd like to request Kshitij from Bhopal Anime Club to join us on the stage. And so next representative, I'll like to call Akshat, coming from Banaras. Akshat and team. So we have anime community from Banaras as well. Please give a big hand. So next person I'd like to call upon the stage is Ankit, who will be representing Delhi. Next, I'd like to call Bhushan, who will be representing Mumbai. And next, last but not the least, आप उनको कोई और नाम से भी जानते हो. We have the representative of Orissa, Priyadarshan, also known as DBS Chronicles. So now we'll have the group picture of all the anime communities. Is she? So I'd like to request all the anime clubs and the panel members to please prepare for the photo. Oh.
You can sit down and we'll stand back. We'll complete the symmetry. Yeah, okay. Camera team.
One more thing is, we have a representative from Northeast, Mr. Donald Zaki. I'd like to request him to be on the stage and join us on the photo for.
And we'll have a
come in the center. So you have special cosplay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, anime communities across the India. So, yeah, we are taking a POV change photo. Please, पीछे से ऐसा, audience के साथ. So, we are coming here and they will be taking photo with the audience.
Yeah, I mean, Japanese related, anime related, any event, there is possibility to support. Yeah, so, yeah, like we have a lot of kinds of way to support. Like this time, COSCON, we do logo support. Like so, they use our logo, and also we have a booth. Jeff has a booth in the foyer area. So yeah, like we participate in this event, or we just do logo support. Like we just authorize the event from Japan Foundation, or yeah, maybe we can collaborate and we can invite some delegates from Japan, or many ways, but depends on the budget
Few of the ways that Japan Foundation supports is via the decor or yukatas that usually they send. Apart from that, you people also help. There is no monetary help given, but you ensure that there is some or the other kind of support given to the clubs in terms of guidance, or in terms of ensuring that they get connected to the right people. Can I say that is okay, or do you people also give monetary fundings for events?
Yeah, we have a grant program also, and yeah, if we think this event is worth supporting, and we sometimes do the financial support, but it's more like travel support, travel grant. So we usually support the I don't know, club event to invite some Japanese artist or singer or maybe a cosplayer. So yeah, this travel cost we sometimes support.
Okay. So, if any other club members wants to pitch in for their event or something like that, maybe they could get support with some decor, some guests that could come directly from Japan to their event. And if the event has that much of potential, they could also get monetary benefit out of it. All these three things are possible. Yeah. Okay, so that sums it up. Other than that, my next set of questions goes to Muse. Okay. So we have Assam Club. Actually, I just want to give high five to all the other clubs who have ensured that we have a huge list of questions, but we have filtered out some questions out of them. So Assam Club was one of the members who helped in curating these questions. Nagpur Anime Club as it is. Delhi Club, Annie Singh, Tamil Nadu Club, Mumbai Anime Corps, and Culture Junction, Odisha Anime Club, all of these representatives have sent these questions that we are asking you. So we hope that these questions help them to somewhere get the right progress so that they could come and, reach out to you people in an easier manner without any troubles, and they also understand some protocols of corporates as well. I'm sure a lot of times these anime clubs are managed by young kids who are pro anime or pro Japanese culture, and they sometimes do not have the understanding of copyright issue. As I said previously, we talked upon the time duration or mailing part of it, or they do not have the information of how to go around and reach out to you people. So all of these problems usually get solved through such panels. So we just want that these teams somehow get their answers or queries solved. So our next question is that for Muse. Yeah. So this question is that it's by Annie Singh again. The Indian anime community has been greatly positive affected by the anime available on the YouTube thanks to Muse. Would Muse be interested in distribution of Indian animation projects as well in abroad?
Absolutely. Actually, we have been to several content market. We have seen a massive inquiry from Indian animation, whether it's 2D or 3D animation. So far, 90% of our content comes from Japan. It's Japanese anime, but we do have some. It's from Western animation, from Europe or from North America. Indian so far is still in a very early understanding for us, but in the future as our expansion, that's absolutely positive thing.
So maybe anime creators or content creators along with animation studios can get in touch with Muse?
I think because Muse is actually a distribution company, we don't really do production, but
For distribution itself.
for distribution only. So if there's any content that is already being produced, then please reach out to Muse. But just to share insights, there are a lot of Indian animation. It's coming up. It's a co-production with Japanese studios, with Japanese licensors. So this is a booming market. It's going on.
So what criteria does Muse use when selecting anime titles, or not just Indian but overall Japanese anime titles as well?
We do.
Basic.
This is a hard question. We do have some content analyst team. Every season when a simulcast comes out or the library contents that we see potential, we have a very strong social media team that with millions of subscribers that we get feedbacks from what anime that you like, and we see very different user behaviors in different market. So based on that, we have a comprehensive understanding of what title that we think has the potential. Normally it's action, adventure, fantasy, that kind of titles.
So, is it okay for me to say that Muse is open to more collaboration and engagement with the Indian audience on both the levels, as in content creation and as an audience?
Definitely, we are, although we are a B2B company, we do more B2B business, but as I said, we have very strong fan base that we intend to build up the anime ecosystem in India, and the most directive way is to interact with the fans, the anime clubs, and people who watch anime. So we are very, very open and willing to have more opportunity to that.
Okay, thank you so much. My second last question goes to AnimeTimes. Since Attack on Titan is available on AnimeTimes, are there any plans for AnimeTimes to collaborate with Indian cinemas for, upcoming Attack on Titans movie?
Well, I mean, that's a possibility, but we are not sure it's going to be happening. But if there's an opportunity to collaborate with each other, I mean, definitely we'd like to collaborate, yes.
So maybe we can expect more Attack on Titan movies coming in India and in Nagpur theaters. कितने लोग खुश हैं? आवाज दो यार, guys. दिखाओ मत. More cheering. Attack on Titan, guys. That's it. Could AnimeTimes explore partnership with Indian anime content creators and influencers to promote the platform?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a very important market for us, and this is why we, decided to, launch our service in India. So, I mean, without collaborating with the local creators and the supporters, I mean, we won't be successful. So definitely we'd like to work with you guys.
So I can say this for sure that any content creator out there sitting in the audience, if you have amazing numbers, I am sure AnimeTimes would like to feature you someday. Is that okay to say?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, then that sums up our questions and the panel. So I would like to request our team to bring in the hampers. I would like Samarth to present one hamper to Julia-san.
So these are all best sweets, everything spicy, and best food of Nagpur.
This hamper has everything that any Nagpurian should know. It has amazing Haldiram sweets and Sauji masala, that is a specialty of Nagpur. And it helps up, make your food spicy. So it's a patent.
Spicy chivda son.
Yeah, and spicy chivda plus son papdi that we want you people to relish. And there's a personalized handmade origami in it as well. So I hope that it makes to your tables or something like that. So the next hamper to Takeshi-san. And Aoi-san. I would like our guests to. I would like our guests to get your stuff so that we can somewhere get you people accommodated.
So we'll be calling up all the anime clubs from all across India for a group photograph, and we can felicitate all the clubs one by one. Yeah.
As you might have seen the map on the back of the screen, right? So we had the map where we have seen that how many anime clubs have provided the questions for this panel. And we have some anime clubs visiting us today, which is a great moment. आप में से कोई है जो नागपुर के बाहर से आया है? Very well done यार, सही में बहुत ह्यूज रिस्पेक्ट टू यू गाइस. एंड वैसे ही हमने इस बार एनिमे क्लब्स को भी इनवाइट किया था नागपुर के बाहर से, एंड वी हैव सम ऑफ द एनिमे क्लब्स. I'd like to request Kshitij from Bhopal Anime Club to join us on the stage. And so next representative I'll like to call Akshat, coming from Banaras. Akshat and team. So we have anime community from Banaras as well. Please give big hand. So next person I'd like to call upon the stage is Ankit, who will be representing Delhi. Next, I'd like to call Bhushan, who will be representing Mumbai. And next, last but not the least, आप उनको कोई और नाम से भी जानते हो, we have the representative of Orissa, Priyadarshan, also known as DBS Chronicles. So now we'll have the group picture of all the anime communities. Is she? So I'd like to request all the anime clubs and the panel members to please prepare for the photo. Oh.
You can sit down and we'll stand back. So we'll complete the symmetry. Yeah, okay. Camera team.
One more thing is, we have a representative from Northeast, Mr. Donald Zaki. I'd like to request him to be on the stage and join us on the photo for.
And we'll have a
Come in the center. So you have special cosplay. Yeah.